Welcome back to Avalon and Ninth. Please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Hello everybody, I am back finally after a month of being off. Yeah, because as I'm looking back at my planner, there's only one spread that I did in June, and that was June 1st through the 7th. So it has been a month since I've been on here. How are y'all doing? I miss you. I've got a lot to catch up on. So I'm not going to back plan any of these types of spreads. My main planner spreads, we're just gonna keep going forward. However, 52 weeks of Halloween, I will back plan. So prepared to be spammed with kits. Yeah. So anyways, June. It was a month, wasn't it? It was a month. So, all right, if you are new to my channel, welcome. I am glad you are here. I do these plan with me's, and I always do I guess they would be back plan with me's because they're not really memory spreads because I end up doing them on Saturdays or Sundays. But yeah. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me how your life is going, because mine is busy. That's all I know right now is work and cleaning and work and cleaning and kids and cleaning and kids and cleaning and work and cleaning. Yeah. So, all right. So this was the 4th of July kit that I had in the shop this year. It was a reformatted kit from last year, so I did use it for the second year in a row. It's very, very cute and pretty, and I love it. However, I think I'm going to have an exclusive art one for this next year because there's some things that I want in a specific 4th of July kit. So, yes. So as always, we start off with putting the bottom washi down below and glitter headers because I love glitter headers, and then date covers and date dots. Date dots are a very serious and real issue, and I have thousands of sheets of my own in my own stash because it's that serious. I mean, if you go and watch previous videos, you'll know that there have been times where I get to the date dots and I've had to go find another sheet because I don't have enough to transition over. Anyways, all right. So while we're doing all of the setup, what do we have coming up this week? I hope you're all prepared for the TPC sale coming up on the 8th of July. So in 2 days, we have our week's coiled planner restock, so make sure you get them because remember, we only make a small little batch at a time. Once they're sold out, they are sold out. It is to ensure that I am not overwhelmed and stuff. Yeah. So, I do want to cover a couple of things real quick. Okay, so in the month of June, some pretty heavy things obviously happened. And one of those heavy things was the drama involving Erin Condren. Excuse me. I have no problem saying her name. I get what's going on. However, you will not see me I will be taking my links out from the bottom of any future videos, and I will try and go back and take the links out of previous videos for my referral code. But I'm finishing out this planner and my other planners because I don't want just half-done planners. That's what I'm just doing. I spent a lot of hard money on all of these planners, and because they are, especially with 52 weeks of Halloween, I want them in one planner. Come January, I will make another decision as to what, because as you all know, I bought all of my planners for next year before all of this happened. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Good news is I had already decided to change my memory keeping planner, and I'm coming out with my own undated 7x9 planner. So stay tuned. So, if you're wondering about what the layout's going to look like, the layout is going to look very similar to the week's coiled planner that I have. So, that's all the information I'm giving you. Just stay tuned. Stay tuned. So, yeah, I mean, you do what you need to do. There's no judgment. As you see, I always end up whiting out everything to begin with in the planner. So, yeah, it is what it is. But I'm excited. I'm excited for what is about to be on the horizon. And I hope you are too. So, let's jump into the day-to-day plans. On Monday the 29th, because that's just how everything went, it was packaging orders. So TBC for June, holy crap. Biggest sale to date ever. In the almost 4 years I've had my shop, this was the biggest sale. And I'm like, okay. I mean, I'm floored. So I had to work on a lot of orders that carried me through. Yeah. So this shop owner is working hard to get them all out. It was insanity, and I was like just floored and just immensely grateful. So packaging orders. So the little character sticker there was from Happy Daya. And then I did a lot of printing and cutting, because there was a lot of printing and cutting that had to be done, because that's the way it goes, right? Like I said, I'm like jumping back into this, so forgive me if I seem like very like all over the place, because I kind of am. I've got a lot to do for July TBC sale as well, so I'm kind of a little scatterbrained. Yeah, we all get that way sometimes, right? Yes, we do. We do. So, print and cut. That sticker there was by Sweet Ava's Paper. I don't know why I paused there for a minute. Probably because I had a kid come in and ask me a question. Usually if there is some sort of a long pause in the video, it's because I either had to get up and get something, or I usually have a kid asking me a question. And then the only other thing we did on that Monday was pick up house. So, because it was a long day of work. On Tuesday, we did a mail drop. I say we, but the we is just me. I mean, I guess in technicalities, it's a we because my kids are here and they close the door behind me and they help me bring down boxes from upstairs. So if you ever wonder why I say we and then me or I and us, it's, yeah, just go with it, okay? Just go with it. So dropped off a whole bunch of mail on Tuesday morning, and then we had a plumber come out to fix our water shutoff valve to our refrigerator ice maker line. It had been leaking and just causing problems. So we had to get a new part, and luckily now that's all fixed and it's turned off, and I'm not turning it back on because I don't need any more problems with it. And then Tuesday was recital day, so I had to do some recital prep for my daughter. And then we did, the way the recital was done this year because of everything is they were able to get a local church and use the stage, and they're filming it, and then we are going to one of the local drive-ins, one city over, well, a couple cities over, I guess, to watch it on the drive-in screen. So that's how we're going to all participate in recital. And it was just a way to kind of keep social distancing and things like that. So we did have recital that day. It was hot as could be. And then I had to pick up a new computer. So one of the things that when you start ending up using old computers is, one, you can't update them to newer softwares, and without doing like some major stuff to it, it can be done at all. And my computer decided to delete every single one of my printers, and that was not a good thing. I'm at a point in my business where I cannot just work off of one computer. I have to have at least 2 computers to do it. So I had to go buy a new computer, which was not fun. And then what happens is I do the one suggestion my friend told me to do, and it was the one thing I hadn't done yet. And guess what happened? Printers came back up. So I have a new computer, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. Oh, the joys. So moving on to Wednesday, put the full box up there. That's kind of a little bit different than what I normally do, because I normally put the full box down at the bottom. So, and then kind of work my way back up. I don't know what's going on with my throat. Like, I have my water right here. I'm not getting sick, but it's just like, I don't know what it is. So part of me, if like my voice cracks and sounds, yeah, I've got my water right here. Maybe it's because I haven't talked in a long time, especially doing like these voiceovers, and now I'm having to do all this talking and my voice is just not used to it. Anyways, Wednesday we did another mail drop, big mail drop. And then instead of doing like individually things, I just pulled out one of the checklists, and because I had to cut, I had to package, I had to do the books, I had to pay bills, and I had to order groceries. And then I was not feeling well that day. I think exhaustion just finally caught up with me. We've talked about this before in the past, because every time it happens, I talk about it. And I'm not ashamed to say that sometimes I probably work myself a little bit too hard. And when the adrenaline and the anxiety finally subsides, my body then says, okay, it's time to rest. And usually when it gets like that, I'm like, okay, it's time to rest. So I ended up taking the rest of Wednesday off after I, did some more cutting, packaging, the mail drop, and all the bills. I ended up taking the rest of Wednesday off, didn't even bother like designing or anything. And then I did another mail drop again on Thursday, and I still wasn't feeling 100% on Thursday, so I didn't do a ton on that day either. It's just like I had headaches and just general like tiredness, and I had obviously not been sleeping very well the past few weeks. So, you listen to your body. That is what I'm trying to get at. Listen to your body. So, but I did have to go to Costco and Walmart and pick up a couple of things there, because when I ordered groceries, the soonest I was able to get them was going to be Saturday instead of my normal next day stuff. So I needed to go to Costco and Walmart and be able to get stuff for us to survive until I could pick up groceries that weekend. So yeah. Oh, I'm totally forgetting to tell you what the stickers are. Okay, so if I forget to tell you, look in the comment section down below. I always link the shops that I use in the order that I put them down. So that's a way. So if you see one that's like very similar, used on Monday, and then I use it, same type of character from, on Friday, it'll be listed up towards the top because it was done on Monday. Anyways, so Costco and Walmart was Sweet Avis paper. Kids had D&D that day, and that is my hand-drawn doodle from the shop. And then I talked with Caitlin, my friend Caitlin. Many of you know her from TPC. So we chatted for a little bit. Yeah. And moving on to Friday. So I actually enjoyed talking with her. We had a really good time chatting and laughing and, just generally just being good friends. So woke up Friday morning, and I had like this surge of energy. I felt so much better. So I just definitely needed to take Wednesday and Thursday at a slower pace, because on Friday I got up and I went over to IKEA because I was bound and determined to redo my office. So now my office is done. I'm in a very, very happy place. That now means, because, I wanted to show you my office tour. So I have a couple of things I have to put away and kind of clean up. I know I've said this before. And I have one item that I want to have in the office before I film, but I'm going to start filming it. So be prepared for a office tour. So, a little IKEA sticker is from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then my son and I, we built and moved a whole bunch of office furniture. And that little character sticker is Rosie. She comes in different hair colors and 2 different tones of skin. And I thought that was perfect because that's how I felt. I felt strong. And then we ripped up some carpet from downstairs, and I went over to Home Depot to get our carpet install scheduled. Yes, and then I had to film my Instagram takeover. In fact, I actually filmed it all during that day, and I told you about the stuff, the water damage and having to rip up carpet and building the furniture and all that fun jazz stuff. So yeah. And then that evening, I had a couple of neighbors come over to help me move this monstrosity of a cutter that I have upstairs to my office. And so Saturday morning, my son and I finished setting it up, putting the frame on it, and getting it moved to where it needed to be. Now that it's on its frame, it's a heck of a lot easier to move. The only problem is we are going to be potentially moving next year, and it doesn't fit through the doorway. We had to tip it sideways to get it through here and shimmy it across, and so that excited face is from Fox and Cactus. So I don't know how we're gonna get it out of here, but you know what? The military is going to move us, and so it's going to be up to the movers to figure it out. Because I'll tell them what I did, and if they want to listen, they can listen. If they don't want to, okay. And then I finished setting up the office. So I now have a new station where I do all of my foiling and laminating of covers. I now actually have a station where I do all of my hole punching for the planners and corner rounding and all that stuff. And I have stations for everything. I think you guys are going to really, really like it. And hopefully it gives you some ideas for your own office setup or whatnot. And then because it was 4th of July, I FaceTimed my mom and dad and my grandma to wish them a happy 4th of July and stuff. And we chatted with them for a little bit. And then I had to pick up groceries that evening. So luckily I was able to get a decent time and came home, and then we made dinner and had a wonderful time, and the kids absolutely loved dinner that night. It was not something we haven't had in a very, very long time, and they enjoyed it. So moving on to Sunday. By the time Sunday came, I was like, wow, I feel pretty on top of things. I'm not ahead, but I'm on top of things, so I feel that I can get some filming done. So I went ahead and I got up early that day, and I had energy. I had energy on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. In fact, today when I'm doing this voiceover, and I mean it's Monday and I'm going to put this video up because that's what needs to happen, I have a lot of energy going on. And sorry, I had a text message come in and buzz on my wrist. Now I lost my train of thought. So I've got a lot of energy. So I'm trying to capitalize on that because, I like to run myself rampant sometimes. But anyways, so it was filming day. So that sticker right there was Stick with the Plan Co. I know that I've used her stickers a couple of times in the first half of the week. So that's what we know. And then we had our monthly finance talk, my husband and I. Just have those talks with your spouse. Don't make it a taboo subject. Get on the same page. All that fun stuff. So we did that, and that was a pretty good talk. And then I worked on doing a whole bunch of design work. So that sticker right there is Pumpkin Paper Co. I don't know if I'm going to do any more designing. I haven't decided yet. But overall, I'm pretty happy with where I'm at and stuff. And then Sunday was obviously prep day in terms of getting clothes ready and what I was, going through my list planner and stuff for this upcoming week. So moving to the sidebar. This week, Monday was work, Tuesday was plumber, Wednesday was only a half day of work. On Thursday, we had the long guy come over. Friday and Saturday was work days, and Sunday was prep days. I put down a habit tracker after apparently I want to white out this bottom calendar to put a full box. I end up putting down a habit tracker underneath that light blue glitter header, and that was just to track the kids' vitamins. I really, really need to get better at tracking my own vitamins. And yeah, I know that. So I've been seeing everybody use the coiled weeks planner as like a health and fitness planner type thing. And honestly, I'm thinking that's what I need to do. I just think it just needs to be done. And that's what I need to do. So I don't know. Anyways, I know I was going to use it as a purge planner, but I don't know. So, and then I started school prep because we are going to be starting school back up within the next month and a half. And I use a sticker by Happy Daya again. And that's what I have for this week. Sorry if I was all over the place. I hope you enjoy it. And I shall see you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.